Hey y'all. What is the deal, y'all? So I wanted to bitch, I just need to talk about some things. It's some shit that I saw on Facebook, and it's like so many things that I've been trying to tell people for so long, and people's like, bitch, like, you crazy, or you're into conspiracy theories, and just focus on your money, just get your money. And now, I mean, we've been living in strange times for a long time, but they just keep getting stranger and stranger. And I'm just like, the frustration for me is how it's the fake shock that people have when things happen that really, like, it really annoys me. It's like, what? Nothing is new. So, like, what is the, let me light my shit. So, I saw a video on Facebook, and it was very disturbing. Um, it was a couple of black women in like a public restroom. I don't know where they were. Could have been anywhere, but it was a public restroom, right? And there was a lady that had her child in the bathroom, like waiting for the baby to, go to the bathroom. And this other lady comes into the bathroom and is like trying to get the little girl to come to her. And so the mother is like, leave my daughter alone. And the lady is still like, trying to get the little girl to come to her. Long story short, the mother beat the dog shit out this lady trying to talk her daughter into, going along with her, as she should. But what was disturbing about that video, and what's disturbing about a lot of Facebook videos is that you don't know what you're looking at. What was most disturbing to me about that video is that, to me, I didn't think that lady was human at all. She looked human, but there was nothing human about that lady. And that's why you have to be very careful what you watch on social media or even on the news, because you don't know if that's a real person or not, or if those are even real people. It could even be a large group of people, and you still don't know if they're even human. And I know that sounds hard to believe. I know that sounds pretty out there. But bitch, it's real. This is another reason why I don't like to, when I see videos, like, I'm already like, I start asking questions. Like, how do we know that this is an authentic video? How do we know, for example, the video that had people in their feelings with the group of kids, they were black kids at a party, and somebody was like recording, and then everybody was losing their minds, like, see, that's why the quarantine ain't gonna be over no time soon. Like, bitch, first of all, mind your business. Because again, you don't know, when was that video taken? Did anybody do their research to figure out if indeed that party took place before or after the quarantine? I don't know. I'm just saying. I have no idea. I saw it, and my whole thing is, to me, it was just a group of young people getting together to have a good time. Whether it was quarantine or not, I didn't see what the problem is. I'm not responsible for not nobody in that video. Wasn't nobody in that video my kin. I didn't know nobody in that, and even I can't control nobody, even if you are my blood. So it's not my business if we're under quarantine and you're going out doing something, not social distancing. Now, a lot of us can sit back and pass judgment, but when I was in my early 20s, I probably would have gone to a party. These are babies, they're young. Like life is getting real, and you want them to sit home, sad, scared like you. Leave these babies alone. Leave these babies alone. At the end of the day, this shit is gonna play out how it's gonna fucking play out. You can't make nobody do nothing. You can't force nobody to social distance. Stop getting in your feelings about it. All you can do is control you. Stop passing around these videos and saying, see, and this why this and this why. No. That's why that's the shit that again, you don't know what you're looking at. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't know if that video is real. You don't know if the people in that video are even real. I know it sounds crazy, bitch, but I'm telling you the truth. Question every fucking thing, bitch. I hate when that happens. Where's my fucking lighter? Oh my God. Bitch. This shit got me in my fucking feelings. Because people get stressed out. And right now, you don't need that. You don't need the added stress. What you need is more critical thinking. Because like I said, these videos go around. Nobody is verifying anything. You just sharing it around. This is the real virus. Mass hysteria is the real fucking virus. Like, people put out videos and then automatically you start sending it to everybody. Look at this. Can you? Were you there? Were anybody that you know and love there? And the main people that got so much to say, like, be in these streets. Like, that's the funniest thing. I'm out looking for this. You can have shit delivered to your house. Stop. You're not out looking for anything. You're out. You're just as bored as everybody else. Stop. And this is what needs to happen. Like, stop all the fake judgment. Stop all the fake, you're so shocked and appalled. Like, bitch, first of all, you don't care. That's what really gets me in my feelings about the way people judge everything that comes along, their timeline or their social media. Like, you can't do shit about it, no way. You don't know anything about, like, why are you so upset? You don't care. Like, because again, over the years, I have been talking to people and trying to get people to see, like, shit is fucked up. Like, let's plan, let's strategize, let's talk, at the very least, let's talk about this. And no, again, get your money. That's you worried about stuff that you can't do nothing about. Can't nobody. It's always been like this. Nothing. We can't do nothing about it. Get your money. And now, life is just as crazy and as strange as it's ever been. Now people want to pass videos around and get their feelings and act like they want to pass judgment. Y'all ain't care. When a bitch like me was trying to tell you, you didn't care. But when weird videos float around the internet, y'all in y'all fucking feelings. The information has always been here. You don't care. Stop with the fake shockness. The fake anger. The fake outrage. You're not outraged at all. You don't care. What research have you done? None. What books have you read on the things that make you so, oh my God, people, oh my God? Nothing. So again, why are people so, like, that's not going to change anything either. Like, oh my God. This shit is so fucking crazy because there are, again, technology has advanced in ways that it would disturb a lot of people to know. And the sad part is that the information about how this technology has been moving along has been out for decades. But we get to 2020 and everybody's fake shocked. Corona comes out, everybody's fake shocked. TV, movies, the research been out there, media didn't put it out there, but everybody is fake shocked. The way that our society is being surveilled, old news. But let somebody share a post on Facebook about how Facebook is doing this, and oh my God, go to settings and do this. They're spying on you, bitch. They're spying on you everywhere. If you have a phone, y'all worried about Facebook, worry about your fucking phone, bitch. You're worried about social media. Y'all, everything is in your fucking phone, bitch, including Facebook. And how do you think Facebook knows so much about you? Your phone, bitch. Your computer. It's not Facebook. It's not just Facebook, I should say that. It's not just Facebook. It's a lot of people out here that want access to you, access to your information. Again, none of this is new. As a matter of fact, the reason why I've been talking about this with people over the years and nobody would ever fucking listen was because I would read books by people. This is another thing, especially like with black people. Black people love love to read about the struggle and about suffering. Like, black people love to read why the fucking cage bird sings. Black people love to read about why their life ain't ever been a fucking crystal stair. Black people love to read what's between the world and them. Like, y'all don't know that already? You need another book about the struggle? All right. So I prefer to read more about people that are doing research on certain things, like the people that have actual commentary and research about the direction certain things are going into. And I came across this book by this author named Vance Packard. And what struck me interesting about him was that here he is, this white man who really believed that he was privileged, and found out that he was not as privileged as he thought his whiteness, his white maleness was going to bring him. And this caused him to start like researching some things. And he realized that the truth was white people are only privileged when they fall in line and toe the party line. You step out of that, you have no privilege and you will get dealt with. But this man started writing books about how he felt the society was evolving. And he wrote a lot of really interesting stuff. And this man started writing about these things in the late 50s, early 60s. He started writing these books. So you can imagine how advanced these situations are now. If this man started writing about this in the late 50s, early 60s, like, look at where we are now. And this man didn't have a smartphone. One of the books that I thought was interesting was The Naked Society. And again, he wrote about how the hidden campaign to deprive Americans of their rights to privacy and why. And again, everything he said, like, you just see it come to pass. Like, this man was such a forward-thinking person. You know, it's crazy. You know, again, like, and not to say, people can read what they want to read. Like, I have books on a little bit of everything, but it's like I said, like, I like more perspective, people that have a different perspective than I may have, because my lived experience is different than this man. You know what I'm saying? So he has information. I'm not a privileged white man, so I don't know what he's privy to. So I can only go by literature that people like him put out. You know, and again, you need a perspective on everything. How do you have an opinion? How do you have outrage and shock and you don't look into anything? Another book was The Hidden Persuaders. And again, he goes into showing people how they're being triggered to buy certain things or spend their money a certain way. And the most fascinating of all, which is another reason why I wanted to do this video, was the people shapers. And this man is questioning, like he says, what happens to man if heads can be transplanted, if babies can be born in test tubes, if hybrids can be produced, if drugs can be used routinely to modify behavior, and if that is only the beginning. Now, again, he's talking about, and this was written in 78. He's talking about head transplants. I'm telling y'all, some of the people that y'all looking at, it's not what you think. He's detailing in this book the way the elite forces have been trying to breed and reshape the human race, and not even just for the human race, but even in technology. Like there are, and you see it in the movies, but you think, you know what, this is just a movie, you know, it's just somebody's wild imagination, but you would never think in a million years that these things actually go on. You know, that there are people out there that they look like you and I, but they are not human at all. They are artificial intelligence. And these people can, you know, walk past you and get your credit card information, your telephone, all the shit in your cell phone. This man wrote about it. Don't say it's me. This man read the shit. Read it. The cloning has been happening for decades now. Creating large masses of people without man or woman ever having to have sex has been happening for a while now. Again, it's been in literature and it's been in movies. The Boys from Brazil. Watch that movie, The Boys from Brazil. Again, this movie was in the 70s. There's another movie about cloning, but I can't think of it. I'm not going to stress about it. But even like the movie Star Wars, Clone Wars. Star Wars told you, Attack of the Clones. What, like, but then when something happens, oh my God. When you see shit on TV, please stop thinking that that's just low-life people and they don't know how to act. And look at these black people. Oh my God, look at these white people. Look at these crazy Asians. They might not be human. Those might not be humans. And use your common sense. Like I said, when people are doing things that don't make sense, they might not be human. And we have to start thinking that critically now. Stop being so quick to judge the next person and think critically. Like there's certain shit, like when people, again, the whole video that people send around about people standing in line for fucking Jordans once certain like restrictions were lifted in the fucking quarantine. Again, does that make sense? Does that make sense? For people under quarantine to stand in line for sneakers? How do we know that everybody lined up? How do we know that that's a real video? Has anybody done the research? Because it might be. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know if anybody out there verified. Was anybody out there that day? Are there multiple copies of this video? Did more than one person film this? Again, how do we know that that's not a staged video? That that's not a setup? Because I remember thinking the same thing years ago when Hurricane Katrina came out, and they had videos of like black people looting stores, and like these reporters were like really like horrible, like, oh, look at these savages. I'm like, bitch, what? Because I know that you're only talking about black people. Look at these savages just looting the stores. Now, mind you, that city was under fucking water. People are still in electronics. That's what you want me to think? They're not stealing milk for their babies. They're not stealing Pampers, which would make sense. They stealing TVs to plug in where? The whole city is under fucking water. But again, if you're so quick to really you want to pass judgment on people so bad, you'll miss out on what's really going on. They want you to pass judgment because that's that window in to be like, you know what? They say these people don't know how to act. They say they need to get dealt with. So let's deal with them. You speak it. You speak it yourself. They know how to trigger you, and you start speaking shit on your own people. You start speaking curses and shit on your own people. Stop doing that. Stop being so quick to see something online that you can't verify you weren't there and passing judgment. You don't know what's really going on. Shut the fuck up sometimes and think critically. Read up on what people are saying about what's been going on. And stop having so much fake shock, fake outrage. You don't even know if you're looking at a real human being. You don't know if those are real people. That's how far away this has gotten. And this is why the church is on its last fucking legs. And a lot of people are not ready for how forward science has moved. Left the church in the fucking dust. And you can see it. I like to ride the train. I don't drive. And I've never been interested in driving. The way my mind works, like my mind is just very active. Like I just don't like it. And I like the train because the train, underground energy is very interesting. And I like to be underground and I like to read that energy. And it's because everybody's like, how'd you drive? Well, why don't you drive? So you drive the train. That's dirty. I said, worried about what? People are so simple-minded. But the energy underground is very interesting. And there are times, because again, I like to read people. I'm a watcher, so I like to observe people. You know, I like to people watch, and I like to go around and just take in the energy, you know, of the city. And the best way to do that is by riding a train. You see a lot of interesting energies in trains and at train stations. So a lot of portals at different train stations. So sometimes I like to go and read these energies. And one of the things that I realize is that not everybody is an actual person. And for the longest time, I would have never said that. I would have never said that to nobody. I was like, okay, I know I peep it, but I ain't gonna say nothing because it makes people, you know, oh my God, okay, it's a conspiracy theory. At this point, it is what it is. Again, I just gave you a book to read. Since y'all, I'm crazy. Since I'm crazy, Vance Packard, The People Shapers. And again, the movies are out there. The Boys from Brazil, The Island of Dr. Moreau, so many others. I could keep going. Do your research. Google is there for you. It's your friend. You know, even movies about all the ways people are chipping away at our privacy. That's not new either. There's a movie in the 70s called The Conversation. This man got paid for a living to spy on people. In the movie, and they show you, and again, this is the 70s. So what was advanced then, like you can only imagine, you know, what they're doing now. But, you know, things like back in the day, something like Star 69. Bitch, that was some fucking high technology when that shit came in. Like, what? You can call somebody and somebody can call you the fuck back and they don't have to have your number. They can just hit *69 and call you the fuck back. That was advanced. And in this movie, they showed you how they had shit like that. Like it was one, they were doing a conference about these surveillance techniques. And one of them was you could be anywhere. And so let's just say you're at a business conference and you're away from home and you want to know what your wife is talking about on the phone. From wherever you are, you staying in a hotel, whatever, you can call your home phone number, wait for it to ring once or something like that, and dial like star blank blank blank, and then it'll automatically the phone that you dialed will now listen in on your home phone number. So whenever anybody dials out from your home phone number, you can hear that conversation. That was the fucking 70s. We didn't even have smartphones. Can you imagine what the back door is to like some of these smartphones? If you know how to hack, get with me. If you know some of these hacks, if you know how to get into a smartphone and be like, you can listen to somebody's guy. There's people that know how to do that. Like I said, if that's something that could be done in the 70s, can you imagine what is being done with your smartphone right now? Like I said, you want some hacker shit, we need to be best friends. Teach me, show me. And that's real. But we don't know. Like, you know, we're willfully hypnotized by celebrities. And you see where that's fucking going. This shit is, you see where that's going. And these conspiracies are giving me my life. The ones about like the celebrities being on house arrest. Bitch, I get my life from these videos. Like, I'm like, what? Because, bitch, when the last time somebody seen Tom Cruise? Bitch, somebody tell me when the last time you seen Tom Cruise. Or it could be me. Again, help me out. Help me out. I don't watch TV like that. I don't know. I don't keep up with the blogs and the celebrity shit and none of that. And even when you don't keep up, it's not, again, when you are on social media, you don't have to keep up. You don't have to watch TV. Somebody is constantly sharing something, sharing the award shows, sharing the gossip sites and shit like that. So you don't have to keep up. It's constantly, you know, being fed to you regardless of whether you watch TV or not. But I'm just noticing he was somebody that was popping. He was somebody he was always on the medias. Where has he been? And what really is happening with these fucking celebrities? I've been saying for a long time, again, some of them, we don't even know if they are who they are. They might have gone in this business, human, and we don't know where they are now, if they still alive, who we looking at. You don't know. Because again, they can take somebody's head and transplant it to someone else. Bitch, you don't know what you're looking at with a lot of these celebrities. I'm trying to tell you. You don't know what you're looking at. And again, money is the game. Money is the key. So if a celebrity has, you know, signed a contract, you know, for like hundreds of millions of dollars, you know, and something happens to them, you know, again, that whole, if you love conspiracy theories like me, like the whole Paul McCartney conspiracy theory, you know, that's a lot of people, and again, I'm not saying to believe conspiracy theories or not. I like to, it's not about belief. Again, I like information. So it's not about what I believe. I just like information so I can draw my own conclusions. But something like that is possible because, again, they have the technology and the advancements to do that. So if I'm a company and I sign an artist, you know, and I make a $100 million deal with them, and God forbid they're in a car accident, then, you know, I'm out. I paid them this $100 million. I'm just out. No, they're going to figure out a way to, keep this person alive, keep this person. I'm just saying, I know it sounds crazy, but it's crazy shit that we're dealing with. That's why I don't want to dedicate my page strictly to conspiracy theories. Again, I don't know, but again, it's about information and critical thinking. So again, when certain things get shared, think twice before being outraged. Look into it. And especially when it comes to marginalized people, when it comes to Black people, because we're always the we're the sacrificial lambs. Like, it's like hate us so everybody else can feel better about their situation. It's like, as long as I'm not Black, type thing. So of course there is this whole push to make us look like fools. They make us look fucking crazy. And again, you don't know what you're looking at. So be very careful when videos circulate of Black people doing crazy things. Things that are not in our culture to do. And don't get me wrong, I know it's hella crazy as Black people. I'm not saying that we are perfect people or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But there is an agenda. You know what I'm saying? There is an agenda to make us look bad. There is an agenda to keep us harmed and fucking traumatized and keep us at the bottom. And again, that keeps money going. Racism is about money. So, just again, like, be mindful when you see things going. Like, don't be so quick to start, like, shitting on your own people. Or being so judgmental, or being the problem with y'all Black people is, like, you don't know you don't know what you're looking at. And it's not a problem with us. The problem is the fucking sick ass society we fucking live in. Like, just again, have some critical thought when you look at stuff. Look into stuff. Don't just assume that, it's just this. And don't stop being so quick to give everything such a strong, energetic, emotional response. If you weren't there and you don't personally know anybody in the video, don't believe it. Don't believe it. But you want to, because you love a scandal. People love a scandal. And I do too. I'm not judging no fucking body. I'm just saying, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm saying, it's like, again, think twice. I look at a little bit of everything. But I'm not fake shocked, and then I'm not looking at people to, like, point a finger or, like, say that people should do what I'm doing, or no, it's not about that. It's like, look and get information from stuff instead of giving everything your energy. Don't stop giving your energy. Instead, take information. That's how you reverse this shit. Stop giving it energy and start taking from it. Do me that favor. Reserve your energy. Guard your energy. So when you see something, what cracks me up is the people that love to share this shit in the first fucking place. It's like it's just like, really, what are you really doing? The people sharing things, and I can tell, like, these people, like, again, it's like the fake outrage. Like, you're not outraged. Like, somebody shared, and it's like, it's to the point where it's like, I don't even like to scroll my timeline. I just try to share information on my page, the Most High page, and keep it moving. I don't even like to scroll through my own timeline on my personal page. I don't even like to, because people are always sharing things, and I try to, like, I don't follow people that do that, but then some people, again, get in their feelings and share something. And it's like, again, how do you know that that video is real? And if something happened, like somebody shared a video on my timeline of somebody getting shot, and of course the response, like, oh, here go Black people already, and we're supposed to be under quarantine, and y'all here shooting each other. How do you know that that is real? How do you know that the people that you're watching doing that are actually human? And don't get me wrong, I know that there are shootings. I know that. But again, we don't know what's going on. When I hear about somebody getting shot, I'm like, they must have had beef. Moving on. I'm not sharing that shit and trying to make it seem like it's some kind of problem with Black people. Like, other Asians shoot Asians. White people shoot white people. Why am I supposed to be shocked and outraged when two Black people do it? Again, there are bigger things out here that you could be worried about. And again, did you verify that video? Did you contact the authorities? This is a violent, somebody got shot and you have video of it and you're circulating it. Did you bother to give this to law enforcement? Are you reporting this to anyone? Or are you just sharing it and sharing your fake outrage? You're not outraged at all. Cut it out. That shit is like, it, again, for yourself. Like I said, conserve your energy. And we're in a time now where everybody's all into energy. Oh, I'm protecting my energy and energy. Oh, it's energy. But y'all let all these news feeds and shit like that get your energy. Y'all fake spiritual too. And my energy, I'm guarding my energy so I can manifest. Stop it. Stop it, bitch. Stop. Stop. Just think. Just look into stuff without all the fake hysteria and the fake outrage, and especially when you're not going to do nothing. Y'all sharing horrible shit. Y'all ain't contacted one person in authority. Y'all ain't contacted no elected officials, and y'all ain't went to nobody. But y'all hot. Oh, y'all hot. Look at these black people. Oh my God. Don't never know how to act. People are silly. Oh my God. Please. This shit is funny to me. Like I have to smoke and laugh about it because it's like, again, the more people, you know, get on like social media, the more they want to act like they're so shocked about like the way life is unfolding. Like life has been unfolding like this. So all it does is have nothing but opportunity and money that you funnel into it to get more sophisticated. So, you know, blame your fake outrage for the state of the world right now. Blame you really not doing anything about it but being fake outraged and sharing it so you can chat it up with people about it. You can gossip and stuff like that about it and never actually do anything. Your fake outrage is how you relieve your conscience because all you did was talk to you about it. You can't, if you're not going to do nothing, watch it and be outraged, be like, bitch. But don't be like outraged like you're traumatizing your heart for the fucking human race. Stop it. You don't care. You don't care. And if you don't care, again, just stick to, you know, oh my God, let me show somebody, and then move on with your life. But stop acting like this is why society is crumbling away and this is why the family is. Be more, like I said, analytical and look into things. And I know that's hard because to look into things may open you to reality that you may not have been ready for. And that's scary. Not everybody can handle the truth. You know, but again, we are in an age of information. So don't run from the truth. Like, look it in its face. Like, that's the problem with a lot of us. Like, we're just afraid of the truth because we feel powerless. We feel powerless. So it's like, you know, why look into the truth? Like, y'all can't, you know, do anything about this fucking, you know, quarantine. Y'all can't do nothing about the, you know, every other horrific thing that has happened up until this point. You know, so you find a way to compartmentalize it and normalize it, and all that has done is just make everything fucking worse. So just look into some stuff. And like I said, conserve and protect your energy. Don't be so quick to judge other people. Don't be so quick to say what the problem with black people is. And like, again, You don't really know what is going on. Be more quick to show support. It's hard. Like, it's fucking hard. Like, you know, like, people are sharing. Like, another thing that I saw people sharing, like, this article about how right now during the quarantine in Philly, like, I forget exactly how many it was, but it was like most of the parents had not logged their children in for school. Okay? Like, people, again, people get in their feelings because you're super mom, right? You're super mom. You ain't never failed your kids not one time. You've done everything right as a fucking parent. And most of y'all don't even have fucking kids, and but y'all super parent. The fake outrage. Oh my God. They home and they still can't log in. Bitch, how do you know they got fucking internet? And since this whole shit has started happening, my internet has been slow as fuck. That's another reason why I stopped doing my weekly tarot readings, because it takes forever for them to fucking upload. Like, there are times where I don't even have fucking service. Like, this is going to take me a long time to wait for this shit to fucking upload. So how do we, again, so quick to, see, that's the problem with, you don't know the situation. None of these parents are teachers. None of us were prepared for this. So why can't you just offer support? Why can't you reach out? And if you so in your feelings, reach out and figure out how you can be a better support to parents. Maybe you need to start something you can figure out and make sure people are getting adequate Wi-Fi. Making sure people have laptops and computers and shit to even log into in the first fucking place. Of course, 50% of these parents can't log their kids in. How do we know they got computers? Being so quick to just fucking talk shit all the time. That bothers me. That really bothers me. That really annoys me when people do that. Like, but you're super parent, right? Okay. It's just me though. I'm the only person that was not on point as a parent 24 hours a day. It's just me, right? Okay. Not everything is what you think. Stop letting everything lead you. Think first. Think. Let your mind chew on it first before you, especially if you have strong feelings, you have strong words behind what you share. Like I said, hold on to your energy. Take away from these things instead of letting it take away from you. Okay? Because I don't think you realize how much you're losing when you have those fake reactions. I don't think you realize how much of your energy you're letting get away from you by doing that. So since everybody's so spiritual now and into energy and manifestations and shit like that, stop lending your energy to every video that you see, especially when it has black people in it. Letting that shit, that's the oldest trigger in the fucking book. For everybody. I don't care who you are, black, white, Asian, Latino, that's the oldest trigger in the book. And it's going to keep working because y'all so simple-minded. Again, you don't have a problem releasing energy that you need to be holding on to. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm just trying to. I'm that weird spiritual auntie. I just want to help y'all. That's it. And look for help while I'm out here too. I'm not perfect. My shit ain't perfect. I'm not even trying to make it seem like I'm on some level that ain't nobody else on and shit. Like, absolutely not. I'm just a very observant woman. And I have an ability to see shit that most people don't see. That's it. I don't claim nothing else but that. You know, but I've been in this spiritual shit for a long time. And I've had this ability to see shit since I was born. So I'm going to always share my visions because that I've been given this gift to help people. So that's what I'm going to do. Like, stop letting your energy get ripped from you. Stop letting your energy get pulled from you. Stop sharing these fucked up videos, especially if you're not going to do anything behind the scenes about it. Just sharing it makes you complicit in this fucking weird ass violence culture. Why are you sharing it? Why do I need to know? Why do I need to watch another video about somebody getting shot? I'm not the authorities. I can't do anything about that situation. What is this trauma porn that y'all like? What is your connection to it? What are you getting out of it? That you need to constantly share these horrific visuals. What are you getting out of it? Like I said, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Get something out of it. If you don't know what you're supposed to be getting out of that, then don't watch it. Because again, you're just giving off energy that you should be holding on to. Conserve your energy and save it for things that you can actually do something about. And doing a bunch of this isn't it. Conserve your energies, people. Okay, be well. Guard yourself physically, spiritually, and mentally. Okay?